remaining in the regular season, and it all comes down to this for these teams trying to make the playoffs. They actually
deep into the season, you will need these games a lot more here tonight for both these teams.
And we continue to rise to greatness as we see if the playoffs started today, the BTN CLS Knights would be the 5th seed for 2 different teams.
And you know, when you talk about Wong Wei Long, look at this resume though. But you know, we're only talking about a 2-time local MVP.
You're right.
In the ABL. So we'll see how he can fare against the Saigon Heat here today.
And he's also the #1 3-point shooter of all time in the ABL. As you can see, the first attack here for the Saigon Heat. That is a rejection immediately from Maxi Esho. Kyle Baroni's going to do a lot of this, shooting from about 6'11", 7 feet, likes to bring down the ball. So for the Saigon Heat, they're going to run a lot of pick and rolls and see what they do. Here, it's another pick and roll right there, and an easy one again.
Kyle Baron getting his rhythm early here today.
Baron now drawing out Darryl Watkins. I'll move the ball around. Tran on the drive. Tran changing direction, coming from Darryl Watkins. And here comes the attack now for the Saigon Heat. However, Hughes lost the handle. And into the front court we go. Doug Herring on a 3-on-2. Herring keeps it himself and scores!
You can get those extra points, those extra assists, and those are big stats for Saigon.
Herring on the drive. He's the only one to have scored so far. Here's Esho. Moving over to Wong Wei Long. Big mistake, leaving the number.
Especially going into the playoffs, if you don't win home court advantage, you will need to be better playing in other people's arenas.
Here's Hamilton going.
Well, those are the extra points that you can get from Hamilton, of course, playing defense in the paint. But on offense, if you can get a few points from him, that'll be good for your team.
Here's Darryl Watkins getting it right back, but they are humming right now. Tran using the screen. Nobody picking him up, and Tran will finish. Now for the rebound, Watkins gets it, and off and running are the Knights. Here's Herring. He's going to slow it down. Too many red shirts in front of him. Maxi Esho still looking for his first shot of the game. But he's one of the more patient imports. This is his first shot.
Defense, especially compared to how they started this ball game, finding their niche, finding their legs under them.
Watkins in trouble. Wong Wei Long bails the pass, and that is going to be a turnover once again. Tran will wait. Tran gets it over to Trayvon Hughes. Hughes on the lob pass to Kyle Baron. And still going to be Saigon Heat basketball. 17-15 with under 3 minutes to go here in the first. Hughes hounded. Hughes gets away. Hughes all the way. Gets though.
Well, basketball here today, obviously a game of runs, but it's pretty evident here that both teams really match up well against each other. 17 all here with 2 minutes left in the first.
3-pointer on its way. Doug Herring
has given them enough open looks to make 4 3-pointers here in the first quarter.
Hughes, long 2, way off. And Baron is at the
here. But still, you gotta love the aggressiveness of Trayvon Hughes in the last few possessions.
Well, the Knights still hanging on to this 1-point lead. Esho remaining patient. Jowato open for 3. Even he joins the
home, and the crowd is loving how they are shooting the lights out here today.
They're on pace for 23 pointers in this game. At the rate they're going, Hamilton gets it back. 5 straight here at home in one stretch when they had 5 consecutive games. They were almost unbeatable, even beat the Formosa Dreamers along the way. And Esho's now doing a little bit of point forward chores for the BTN CLS Knights. Trying to get it to Herring, broken up again by Trayvon Hughes. And Hughes will finish on the other.
From the backcourt.
Arif Hidayat did see his first action in the first quarter. Sandy Cornyawan also in now for the BTN CLS Knights. Here's Doug Herring faking the 3. Locating Maxi Esho, another
problem for CLS, especially with how they've been shooting the basket. They cannot fall in love with a 3-pointer, especially they still need to try to look for the best shot possible. If the 3-pointer is found within their play though, that's against the defense of CLS, finding his way down low, getting that open basket.
And the Heat restore a 4-point lead, 30-26, with under 8 minutes to play in the first half. And that
hook shot, the lost art in basketball.
Yeah. And a steal by Esho. He's coming off 6 of those. Esho, nice delivery. Over to 12 to play in the second. They finally get it inside. Trayvon. Justin Young on the inbound now. Hughes working against his zone defense now for the Knights, and zone defenses can be broken.
For his team, Tran gets that reward with that three-point basket from the left corner.
So Trang Dang Qua with his second three-pointer of the game. Hidayat gets it over now to Esho. Esho on the step back three, go!
Body, so
Yeah.
I don't think he'd want that problem down low.
Tran very shifty. Tran from 12 on the fall away. No, Barone is there again. Bringing it down. 4:45 to play in the second quarter. Wong Wei Long hit 2 threes in the first quarter. Wong Wei Long just finding Daryl Watkins. A man-to-man defense once again, the CLS Knights do. Tran thinking about it. Entry pass broken up. Here's Brendan Jawato leading a 3-on-2. Herring can't finish. What?
Giving up on the play. Still going down the floor, even though Herring had that obvious advantage against Tran, getting that offensive rebound and 2 points for Maxi Esho.
Lead is down to 1, 38-37. Oh, nice find that time.
Not how they lost offense when they replaced
Murphy Brindotowski.
with Hamilton. But
Yeah.
Hamilton here today, showing us the arsenal.
Oh, how about this? This is just a bully move.
It didn't come. He was just raring to bulldoze himself to the rim.
Durker getting it over to Young. Now Durker trying to post up against the smaller Doug Herring. Durker in trouble. Hamilton from deep. And can't get it to go. Chris Durker against 4 violet shirts getting the offensive rebound. And Hamilton, boy, there's a...
The whole season, they're 8th in the league for rebounding. And that is why Saigon is taking advantage, getting all those offensive boards and putbacks.
Oh, nice pass. Esho met at the...
There.
Here's Tran. And Celia back in the game. Saw some limited action in the first. Hamilton lines up another 3. He knew it was going to miss. Tries to track it down, and he does. Hamilton on the drop pass inside.
You know, consistent the whole first half and trying to be aggressive both on offense and defense against the CLS Knights.
Here's Maxi Esho. Handing it over now to Brandon Jawato. They move the ball around now to Wong Wei Long. Wong penetrates. Wong pulls up, and Wong has yet to miss.
Stop here, a chance for them to cut further into this lead or even tie the ball game up with a three-pointer.
And we have less than 2 minutes remaining in this hotly contested first half. And here's Watkins. Watkins often misses again. Jawato gets it. Coming up on a minute remaining. Herring all of a sudden puts on the afterburners and gets it in. Getting it outside now to Hughes. Hughes in trouble. Tries to put it up, tries a miracle. Jawato on the fast break, and he will score. He's lost it to Wong Wei Long. Now the goal, I believe, of the Saigon Heat is to keep the Knights under 50 points. They're probably still close to doing that as Trayvon Hughes. 8 seconds remaining in the first half. Herring, 2 seconds. Herring can't beat the buzzer.
Hadiah paling mahal kita di seluruh Liga Basket di Indonesia.
To go in, but we talk about the first half, first quarter and second quarter, both were started strong by Saigon, and
Right.
we will see if CLS can adjust to that and not fall down again to start the quarter.
They do have the first possession. Doug Herring getting the first step on Kyle Perron. And
They're there, would have extended this lead further.
Tran on the lob pass inside. Barone knows exactly what to do when he's that close to the
Ball with space against the smaller Trayvon Hughes, forcing him to foul there.
Uh-oh.
In those easy 2 points, and here come the Saigon Heat.
Great defensive stop once again by the Heat. Kyle Barone, nobody's stopping.
Down, looking for the opening and attacking that right away for that slam.
So the Knights lead down to 1. Jawato lobbing it inside now to Daryl Watkins. Watkins against Barone. Watkins. And
I believe some of the other players need to be aggressive also to make it easier for Cal Barone.
that jumper was well right now.
You gotta love the unselfishness of the CLS Knights, passing up a good shot for a better shot. Jawato just failing to connect from deep.
Close to 6 minutes to go in the third. Hughes leaving on that dribble. Hughes hangs in the air. Good challenge that time by Jawato. Herring, a little problem with the handles. Jawato breaks free. Herring, slow it down once again. Doug Herring is like an extension of the coach there on the floor. He's new to the team, did not start the season with the team, but has really imbibed the system of Brian Rouse. Oh!
Lead, where will Saigon go?
Tran playing with 3 fouls. Gets it over to Young, looking for Barone. Barone, 9 to shoot, posting up against Nugro. No problem.
Can negate the easy points down low.
Looks like it's going to be another play for the outside for Barone. Tran leaves everybody behind. What a pass!
Came out. And here, they can take this lead. All because of their defense.
Here's Barone once again. Barone now working on Esho. And Hamilton offensive.
So he knew beforehand he cannot replace someone like Bernatowski. He can only play his own game. But the adjustment of the Saigon Heat,
That was too.
obviously that's what he's been working on in
That's
practice.
true. That's true. 62 to 60 for the BTN CLS Knights. A great escape, forcing it up. Not a good offensive thrust that time for the BTN CLS Knights. The numbers are there. Oh! LEU.
In the last few minutes.
Crowd getting into this one. Heat up by 2 once again. Jowato turns the corner, loops it up with the left. For the visitors, shot clock and game clock separated by about 5.5 seconds. Herring, bothered by Tran. Herring makes his move. Herring tries to get it over to Nugroho. And here is Watkins with the reverse.
Just establishing themselves in that third quarter. That's what they need here to finish off this ball game. They want to get this away game, away win.
Jumper to start the fourth is CLS Knights. Have to find a way to activate their offense. Maxi Esho was actually very quiet in that third quarter. And now Esho on the back door. Esho with a reverse.
Came up again at 68.
Coco Nugro is asking for everybody to stay home on defense. Barone attracts the double team. Gets it out to Hughes. 7 to shoot. Hughes against Herring. Hughes nowhere to go. Tran has to create. Tran creates and scores.
Tran just putting his team on his back.
Tran reminds me so much of Joshua Moon's son. When he puts it on the floor, anything goes. 70 to 68. Oh, Amber.
Not possible, especially during games like this and possessions like this.
Barone quadruple team lost the ball. And Herring pulls back once again. Herring for 3. Knights regain the lead. And Carol Watkins secures. Borniawan now pushing it up. Herring once again slowing it down. Herring faking the 3 this time. Esho on the sidestep. Registered on the board yet. 7:22 to play in the fourth. Well, they say number 3 on Watkins. Deep 3 is good. Coming.
Density in this guy's face. He wants this win so bad from his team, trying to recover from those 2 straight losses.
Herring, nice cut by Jowato.
Movement like a playing coach
Yeah.
here in today's game.
Continuing the unselfishness. Nice screen provided again for.
Tougher shots. Should have taken that open shot right there.
They still have another crack at this one now. And a little bit of a push there by Hughes, not called by the officials. Tran for 3. Hamilton, offensive rebound, more free throw. It's like a mini Joshua Munzon. And I'm sure the Saigon fans are very familiar with that reference. Under 5 to play in the fourth. Jowato on the drive. Jowato!
Against the smaller Tran, attacking the basket at will, scoring 2 points for his team.
Trayvon Hughes once again coming off of 2 screens. 10 to shoot for the Heat. Barone passes up on the shot. Corey Celia. This matchup against Tran. Saigon's going to drop down to a zone though. Tran almost gets it away. Jowato lost his footing and Tran comes away with it. Hamilton in the open court and Hamilton with a slam. Herring lost the ball. Hamilton ahead to Tran and Tran gives Saigon biggest lead of the game, a double-digit spread, 88-77.
And again, execution down the stretch.
And Jawad of Hughes, Tran, and Corey Celia has been very, very effective. However, 2 misses at the line. Herring wants to push the pace. Herring scores. And they got to hurry. They have 1:18 remaining.
You already know Herring will attack this defense.
Herring does. Herring loops it up. Wild shot. Gets it back and puts it in.
Not giving up.
That's down to a 5-point lead with 63 seconds to go. Oh, and almost another turnover, and it is.
A turnover.
But they still need to score with under a minute remaining, down 5. Herring, three-pointer. And the offensive rebound to Watkins. Esho, Watkins gets it out. Wong Wei Long for 3. Good!
Points.
They want to get it from the back court and move it to the front court to get the full shot clock. Another steal! This time by Jawato. A chance to tie or take the lead. Three-pointer by Wong Wei Long. Knights on top by 1. Run in the final 2 minutes. Tran, batted away. Barone. 7 seconds to go and a foul called on Doug Herring. Both teams are up here at the Gorkartajaya Gymnasium in Surabaya. Esho gets it. Herring drives. Herring hangs up. Yes! Yes! 2.2 to go. No timeouts remaining.
Doug Herring leading his team back, getting this win.
Celia at the buzzer. And the BTN CLS Knights come from 11 points down in the final 2 minutes and shock the Saigon Heat 91-90 here at the Gorkartajaya Gymnasium.
What a basket from Doug Herring. What a win for the CLS Knights. One step closer to home court advantage. Wong Wei Long and Jawato just putting their efforts and putting their imprint on this game as we look at the stats here.
Yeah, Saigon's going to look at those 8 missed free throws